Has it been a while since you last touched Animal Crossing? Maybe since the pandemic? Or maybe you're newer to Animal Crossing and wanted to finally give it a try. Here's a fun beginner's guide to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's start with how to reset your island. This helps with resetting if you don't like what starting villagers you have or the shape of your island, but also if you wanted to reset your island completely and start a new one. Delete your save data through the Nintendo Switch settings, Data Management, delete save data, and choose Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now let's learn how to make bells. Learn how to make bells by doing Turnip Market or visiting a treasure island. When doing it the turnip market way, buy turnips on Sundays from Daisy May, who appears from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. at a low price, basically anything under 100. Then sell at Nook's Cranny for anything above 400. You'll be swimming in bells in no time. Keep in mind that you cannot time skip with turnips as they will spoil the second you do it, so be careful and have a friend help you with this. The turnip market was kind of the only option for big bells at the time New Horizons came out during the pandemic, so I definitely took advantage of looking in the AC Discord and looking at a site called Turnip Exchange. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone has used Turnip Exchange in like the last 4 years. Rip in peace to an amazing tool. Now there's another way the AC community has come up with called Treasure Islands. These are hosted through streaming platforms, for example, like Twitch and YouTube, and you can choose to follow or subscribe, which will then put you into a queue to potentially get a dodo code. Or fully subscribe, aka pay, for access to an exclusive Discord with priority to these islands as well as a few other features. This definitely helps make your island experience that much smoother and something newer that is beneficial. Another way to make bells is to catch tarantulas and scorpions. One of these bad boys sells at Nook's Cranny for 8,000 bells. You could use your Nook Mile tickets and hope that you get either Tarantula Island or Scorpion Island. But be careful, these little guys can be nasty if you haven't already experienced the horror of them skittering across your screen for a jump scare. There are daily tasks that can be done on your island as well as Nook Mile Ticket Island. Hit trees with an axe to get soft, hard, and normal wood for recipes. Shake trees for RNG for bells, wasp nests, or furniture. Hit rocks to receive clay, stone, iron, or gold if you're lucky. And sometimes a rock drops bells as well. Remember to hit the rocks 8 times to get the full materials. Talk to and gift each villager every day. This builds up your friendship, and if you're a collector, once max friendship is reached, they will gift you a cute photo frame of them to display. Find fossils for your museum with blathers by looking at the ground for an X shape. Sometimes you may also dig up gyroid fragments as well, which are these decorations that make funky, unique sounds, especially with music. Plant a gyroid fragment by digging a hole and then water it. If you see a little cloud come from the spot, it's regrowing. Come back the next day to dig up a full gyroid. Picking up items on your beach grants you mats to special beach-themed recipes, or sometimes star fragments if you had a shooting star night prior. You can also sell the shells for some bells at Nook's Cranny if you just need a little bit. Find your money tree spot every day. This is another fun way to gain bells. Look for a glowing spot coming from the ground. Once you find it, use your shovel to dig a hole. You can choose to rebury the 1,000 bells you dug up, or you can add more. You can guarantee 3 bags of up to 10,000 bells. If you bury any more than 10,000, it's like taking a gamble, and you must pray to the RNG gods that you get what you buried. Now, if only real money worked like this. Visit Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters to see the furniture, recipes, clothing that they have available for that day. If you also talk to Mabel every day, she'll give you the patterns as well as eventually unlock designs which get you online codes of other players' creations. Find out who your island visitor of the day is. This means either listening to see if Isabel will talk about having someone on the island. There's sometimes distinct dialogue she'll say, like for Red and his art, or Gulliver and Passed Out on the Beach Shore. But she will also mention CJ or Flick as well as someone at your campsite. There are a few handy apps to help you keep track every day, such as ACNH Guide for Animal Crossing or Planner for ACNH. Now this part is minor, but can be super beneficial if you like to collect a lot of items and craft. Expand your storage space by talking to Tom Nook after your house is fully expanded. There are 4 expansions and cost upfront bells with Tom, so be prepared to have a lot of bells. 3.3 million bells to be exact. And yes, we all know that Tom Nook is a crook. There are 8 different personalities a villager is categorized in, as well as the villager species, which is listed on the screen. The personalities are as follows. Lazy, laid back and interested in food and hobbies. Normal, kind and friendly with a balanced and pleasant personality. Peppy, energetic, enthusiastic, and easily excited. Jock, sporty and focused on exercise and their workouts. Cranky, grumpy but often have a hidden soft side. Snooty, sophisticated, interested in fashion, and can be a bit gossipy. Sisterly, tough, kind-hearted, and have a big sister attitude. Smug, confident, charming, and interested in fashion and their own appearance. Now let's talk about island star ratings. To unlock KK Slider, you need a 3-star rating for your island. Make sure to grab flowers from Nookmile Islands and different fruit trees to help decorate yours. Furniture bought from Nook's Cranny, as well as the ABD in the town hall, will also be good to use on your island, even if you only place it for a moment to get your 3-star rating. 5-star rated islands will have a special flower called Lily of the Valley that will pop up once a day as long as your island rating stays at 5. These are just a few things to help you get ready for your island ventures again, or if it's your first time. Remember to subscribe for more Animal Crossing tips and tricks. We'll see you in the next video.